Sit. I often give the dog a break after I teach them how to do something, like I'll take a week off or something. I do this a lot of times when I teach the dog hold. By the way, she's holding this door open. It's a spring activated door. She's holding it open. But I teach the dog to do hold, and then I teach the dog to retrieve. Remember, a retrieve is just a continuation of hold. So after the dog starts retrieving for 3 or 4 days, I just stop. We don't retrieve for 5, 6 days, maybe a week. And that sort of energizes the dog to, you know, it's something that they are accustomed to, they remember it, and then they're really into it because you gave them a little break. We also let the dog process even daily. If I take the dog out and say I train it for 15 minutes, we come back in, it goes into the crate to process. It's important. You have to give the dog sort of a break. So we also did this with this, and I do it with the other commands too. We stopped doing that command and we do another command, and that's exactly what we did. We taught her to hold the door open, and she was doing it pretty good, and then we gave her a break for about a week or so. We went upstate, and we didn't do this, we did other stuff, and then now we're back training her with this. It sort of energizes the dog, and now she's totally into it. Does that make sense? Like, really take a break. Sometimes take a break from the training process, the individual command that you're working on, and work on something else. Sort of do it in a block, of course. Like when we train the dog to hold an object, that takes about 3 weeks on average. So we'll train the dog to hold, it'll take about 3 weeks, and then a few more days to get it to retrieve, and then we take a break. Same thing with this. So now she's totally energized. Now, the one thing that I want to say is when you teach the dog to do this, hold the door open for you, you're using conflicting pressure. There's pressure on the door, there's pressure against the dog, telling the dog to pop out of sit. This makes for a very steady dog, and it's helped this dog immensely with other stuff. Train with conflicting pressure. Like you might have the dog sit and you're sort of pulling the leash towards you, but you're saying sit. That's conflicting pressure. You can do the same thing, putting the dog at whoa, and you're pulling the leash, but you're also going like this, no, whoa. So that's conflicting pressure using this door. So you know she's not on a leash, but I have a leash around my neck. If you're going to work your dog off leash, make sure and have a leash with you. If the dog starts floundering, put the leash back on the dog. By the way, this is one of my animatronic sculptures for my upcoming show at Frosh&Portmann. It's Trump. It's Trump, and he's fucking that watermelon when I turn it on. It's pneumatic, so it has to be hooked up to a compressor. So it's not hooked up right now, but it moves and he fucks the watermelon. So let's watch Mila do this, and you'll see that she's pretty good at it, and she'll even get better at it as the month goes. But give your dog a break. Once the dog starts doing it, doing the command, and the dog has it pretty good, give the dog a break 4 or 5 days, and then go back to it. Mila, heel. Mila, heel. No, back it up more. Heel. Perfect. Sit. 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 Heel. Do it again. Feel a heel. Come on, scoot it in here. Heel. Heel. Perfect. Sit. Sit. Heel. It's pretty good, man. Come here, baby face, you little Duncan munchkin. Get over here, heel. No, back it up all the way, dude. Perfect. Sit. That's a good dog. Right next to Trump fucking a watermelon. Notice how the dick is in his mouth? Because he's a dickhead. He is. Everything out of his mouth is shit. See the watermelon? It's all shriveled. He likes them wrinkled and shriveled. His old lady. She's looking sort of old and long in the tooth. See what happens? Like, see, this goes forward and it's like that. It's fucking the watermelon. It's from a long line of watermelon fuckers. Mila, heel. Sit. You're a good dog, dude. The Duncan Munchkin. She's the Duncan Munchkin. Heel. Here's another piece. This is Trump. Once again, it's animatronic. And when it's turned on, he's fucking the sheep. You get it? It's a sheep fucker. The sheep is turned on. You see that the inside of the sheep is turned on, but to get him to fuck the sheep, it's pneumatic. Once again, I have to have it hooked up to a compressor. And his ass goes up and down like he's fucking the sheep. I don't put anything past Trump, seriously. This is off the subject of dog training. But January 19th at Frosh&Portmann, we also have Trump working a glory hole. Try and make it if you can.